Welcome to another edition of Walton Entertainment. Today we'll have more news, information, and entertainment from your local hometown.
This book is called Sleep Like a Tiger. It was written by Mary Loge and illustrated by Pamela Zagorinsky. Sleep Like a Tiger, written by Mary Loge and illustrated by Pamela Zagorinsky. Once there was a little girl who didn't want to go to sleep, even though the sun had gone away. She told her mother, "I'm not tired." She told her father, "I'm just not sleepy." They nodded their heads and said she didn't have to go to sleep, but she had to put her pajamas on. She picked out her favorite pajamas that matched the night sky. "I'm still wide awake," she announced. Her parents said that was fine, but she should wash her face and brush her teeth, so she did. It felt good to be nice and clean. Then, because she loved climbing into her bed, she did, stretching her toes down under the crisp sheets, lying as still as an otter floating in a stream. "Does everything in the world go to sleep?" she asked. "Yes," her parents told her. "Our dog is sleeping right now, curled up in a ball on the couch, where he's not supposed to be." "And the cat is fast asleep, stretched out in front of the fireplace, the warmest spot in the house." "What about bats?" she asked. "They don't sleep." "Not at night," her parents agreed, "but during the day they fold their wings, tuck their heads, and sleep hanging upside down in the safest place in the barn." "Do whales sleep?" she asked. "Yes, they swim slowly around and around in a large circle in the ocean and sleep." "Tiny snails?" she asked. "They curl up like a cinnamon roll inside their shell." "Even grizzly bears?" she asked. "Bears are mighty sleepers. They make a cozy den under the snow and sleep through the winter." "All winter? That's too long," she said. "Most animals just sleep through the night," her parents said, tucking her in. "I know an animal that sleeps a lot," the little girl told them. "What animal is that?" her parents asked. "The tiger in the jungle. When he's not hunting, he finds some shade, closes his eyes, and sleeps. That way he stays strong. Her parents nodded. Sleep is good for that. Then they kissed her, turned out the light, and stood in the doorway. I'm still not sleepy, she told them. We know, they agreed. You can stay awake all night long. They left her door open a crack. The little girl's bed was warm and cozy, a cocoon of sheets, a nest of blankets. Unlike the dog on the couch, she was right where she was supposed to be. She wiggled down under the covers until she found the warmest spot, like the cat in front of the fire. She folded her arms like the wings of a bat. She circled around like the whale. And the curled up snail. Then she snuggled deep as a bear, the deep sleeping bear. And like the strong tiger, fell fast asleep. The end. Hi there. Today we're going to read Mouse Paint by Ellen Stoll Walsh. This is one of my favorite books. Let's read. Once there were 3 white mice on a white piece of paper. The cat couldn't find them. One day, while the cat was asleep, the mice saw 3 jars of paint. 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue. They thought it was mouse paint. They climbed right in. Then 1 was red, 1 was yellow, and 1 was blue. They dripped puddles of paint onto the paper. The puddles looked like fun. The red mouse stepped into a yellow puddle and did a little dance. His red feet stirred the yellow puddle until... "Look!" he cried. "Red feet in a yellow puddle make orange." The yellow mouse hopped into a blue puddle. His feet mixed and stirred and stirred and mixed until... "Look down," said the red mouse and the blue mouse. "Yellow feet in a blue puddle make green." Then the blue mouse jumped into a red puddle. He splashed and mixed and danced until... Purple! They all shouted. Blue feet in a red puddle make purple. But the paint on their fur got sticky and stiff, so they washed themselves down to a nice soft white. And painted the paper instead. They painted one part red and one part yellow. And one part blue. They mixed red and yellow to paint an orange part. Yellow and blue to paint a green part. And blue and red to paint a purple part. But they left some white because of the cat. The end.
You're watching Walton Entertainment.
Hey everybody, Isaac over at Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip. So I wanted to talk a little bit about working from home. I know we got all this craziness going on with the virus thing still, and people are still going to be working from home. There's lots of easy ways to do that as long as you have a computer at home and a computer at wherever you work at. There's several programs you can use, actually free programs, to log into your computer at the office or wherever your workplace may be. One of them is called AnyDesk. It's ANYDESK. I think it's just anydesk.com. You go there. You have to download that program on both computers. It gives you a number. Let's say you want to dial into the computer at the office. There's a number on that computer on that program, and you just type that number into the computer at your home. And then you have access to that computer at the office. And you can also do what's called unattended access. Basically you can just dial into that computer whenever you want to with that AnyDesk program. So that'll basically give you remote access. Chrome, Google Chrome makes one also that's free. It's a little more setup. It's a little bit more complicated, but that's another free program that you can use as long as you have a Google account or a Gmail account. That's another great way. And again, it can also do what's called unattended access that way. There's another thing that you can do, like if you just need to share files, like you got documents or something on another computer, at the office. There's a system called Hamachi. Again, it's a free program, and that allows you to share files between the office computer and the computer at your house. Or another big one these days that people are doing is they'll just do like a free cloud system. Google does Google Drive, Microsoft does OneDrive, and they give you a free certain amount, and so you can just put all your files on that Google Drive or all your files on that Microsoft OneDrive, and then as long as you're signed into it, on your computer on both sides, at the office and at home, then you can access those files, and you can change the files, and all that stuff is very easy. If you can't figure it out, you can call your local IT guy and they'll be happy to help you out. But anyway, Isaac at Reboot, giving you the tech tip.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with the Recreation Report. We're glad to see that the summer months are upon us, and hopefully we're on the very, very downside of this COVID-19 pandemic. So with that being said, we are moving forward with a lot of our spring activities. We contacted all of our folks that we were supposed to start back in March, and the day before our opening day of our spring season, it basically the town and the country got halted. So we contacted them all a couple weeks ago and asked did they want a refund or did they want to continue playing. And surprisingly, about 80% of our participants wanted to participate in our supposedly spring season. So we are in the process of starting that back up. We've had a few practices, and I will say that all of our coaches, our players, and our parents have responded fantastic. They kept their social distance from each other. The practices the coaches ran were superb, and to me that that everyone involved did a great job, and I want to thank you for doing that, those that participated. So everything went really well. The park was very quiet, but the kids had a good time. Whether they got to do a little bit of running around, doing the thing that they like to do, at least get to see their kids, even though there wasn't a whole lot of high-fiving or any of that stuff going on, they still got to go out, and I think they understood why we had to practice in the manner that they did. So we're hoping to get started back in June, as long as the governor comes back. I know he's going to speak here in the next few days, and hopefully he'll come in and say that we can start our games. So early June, we're hoping to get our spring season, which now will be our summer season, back on track and get a few games in. We plan on playing the whole month of June and then taking off in July and then starting back with our fall activities in August. So that is our plan as far as sports related from a local standpoint. I know everybody's excited to hear whether we're going to play college football, are the Braves going to be back, and all that is important too. Probably be able to see that on TV before we know it. So things are getting back to normal in the athletic world, but we hope that you're staying safe as well. Getting out to our parks, they've always been open because people have been responsible here in Walton County, and we thank you again for that. You've been responsible going out to our parks, walking, exercising, having your own family picnics. Hopefully, sometime in the month of June we'll be able to start reserving those pavilions again. Be responsible with those playgrounds as well. Make sure you're sanitizing yourself before and after you go out there if you're going out to the playgrounds. Again, I'm not recommending or shutting them down, but they are out there for you. But we're not reserving any of the pavilions for any of the reunions or things like that are large gatherings. So sorry about that, but hopefully here in the month of June, July, we'll be able to get back to some normalcy. Again, our community centers are open. They're on a limited basis for our members. We have to limit the number of people that can go in. But we haven't had to send anybody away yet, and we haven't had any problems with that. People are doing a great job with that. Our staff has done a great job of making sure that the people coming in, taking their temperatures, asking those few questions to make sure they haven't been exposed. So thanks to them, they've done a good job. And a lot of our athletic staff and our maintenance staff have stepped up and done a lot of extra things for the county as well. I know our athletic staff is going out to the government buildings. They're taking the temperatures of folks coming in there. It's a team effort here at Walton County, and we're all doing a great job. So stay safe, stay healthy, get out and exercise, utilize the parks when you can, and we appreciate you. Thank you very much. And as always, sportsmanship starts at home. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful, the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone's being safe and healthy out there. And here at the Recycling Center, as you may know, back in late March, we had closed the scale down to the public for a while. Just wanted to let everyone know that the scales are back open and we're back to business as normal here. Under the normal hours of operation, so everything's just back to how it's always been here. So come on back out and see us. I know a lot of you has been home and cleaning out garages and finding little projects to do, and probably have collected some things that you're looking to get rid of. So we are open for recycling and trash disposal. So come on out and see us. One change we did make is we are no longer accepting commercial C&D waste here. That is your construction and demolition debris. So things like lumber, concrete, shingles, sheetrock, and things like that. We will still take some small portions of like residential C&D waste, but we did want to cut down on the commercial C&D. We were having a lot of businesses come in here with just tons and tons of C&D waste several times a week. And, we really didn't have a problem with that, but we started having some of our trucks turned away because some of our loads had gotten to be a majority C&D waste, and that's not okay. Our trash goes to an MSW, municipal solid waste landfill, and they don't accept C&D, or the percentage of it they will accept is very low, and we were just getting entirely too much of it in. So for anybody that will have commercial C&D waste, there's several options here in the county. There's C&D landfills out on 78, both Walton C&D landfill and Carruthers Mill landfill. If you need a little more information about those, or numbers, addresses, anything like that, anything we can help you with on that, give us a call here, 770-267-1421, and we'll be happy to steer you in the right direction. Again, we're kind of sorry that we're having to shut some of that down, but we're really left with no option. If we can't get rid of the trash we're collecting here, it doesn't do us any good to take it. So when the people we take it to stopped taking it, we had to kind of, rearrange what we were doing here. Looking forward, we are trying to get back into the mode of scheduling some events. We had planned to have an event, a document destruction event in April. That had to be canceled, and I have been in talks with the company that was going to do that about starting to find new dates that they feel comfortable and we feel comfortable having an event like that. So I'll keep you posted, through our videos and also on our website and our Keep Walton Beautiful Facebook page. We'll keep you posted on any events coming up when we can get those rescheduled. One other thing I did want to mention that I kind of forgot to talk about was, we are back open, business as normal, but I guess business as normal is not completely accurate. We are still trying to, follow all of the state and federal guidelines on social distancing and hygiene. So we do ask that when you come in to try to keep your space from other customers in here, try to keep your space from employees and things like that, as best you can. I know it's tough sometimes, but we are still trying to follow those guidelines as best we can. We're not forcing anyone to wear a mask when you come in here, but feel free to do so if it makes you feel more comfortable. Some of our employees wear them when they're going to be closer to people than they would like to be, and you're certainly more than it's more than okay for you to wear one when you're here as well. So just be on the lookout. We're going to try to get things back up and running here, just like we always have. We're going to try to get some events scheduled. It's starting to be time for us to start working on our Rivers Alive event and planning dates and reaching out to volunteers and things like that. And all of this has slowed some of that up a little bit, so we don't know exactly how that's going to look, but we do plan on trying as best we can to pull off all of the events that we always have. We're doing a lot of waiting and seeing at this point, and as I said, I'll make sure that we keep you posted, and again, hope everyone's doing okay out there, and we will see you next time.
Creative artists can offer you a wide range of video production. Call the experts and discuss your project today, whether it's your special event or your company. Creative Artist, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist produces this program you're watching. Call Creative Artist today, 770-267-7368. Creative Artist, they'll put you in the spotlight.
Monroe Country Day School's mission is to inspire every student to have a passion for academic and personal excellence through creative learning, independent thinking, and selfless service to others. Students are exposed to the local community and provided opportunities for independent thinking.
What will you do with all the dirt?
Some of the dirt you see has been hauled over here because they're going to have to build the finished floor, the elevation of the building, so that it's got to have the right kind of soil that will compact and tighten up for the footings of the building.
Monroe Country Day School values the whole child. Therefore, we believe in a holistic and integrated approach that involves the development of the student academically, personally, and socially. Monroe Country Day School believes that creative learning produces independent thinking and fosters a love of learning. Excellence is applied to all that we do. We strive to foster students that are pursuing strong academic and personal excellence. Project-based education is integrated into our curriculum.
When we go back in the classroom, we need the combined weight of you guys because we've got to figure our bridge, our mass bridge weight ratio, okay? You got to figure out how much weight it was that finally broke your bridge, okay?
We need a scale for that.
And then on Monday, we're going to redesign. We figured out where some of our flaws are. We're going to spend another week redesigning, all right?
Monroe Country Day School offers personalized education that begins with the personal knowledge of each student academically and each student's personal story. We believe that taking personal responsibilities for one's academic and personal choices produces strong, independent, capable, and confident citizens. Students are taught responsibility for self, peers, and community. Through service to one's peers and community, an equipped leader finds personal growth and fulfillment. We facilitate this leadership through providing experiences of service. Respect is the basis for good dialogue, independent thinking, and mutual enjoyment of life lived in community. Monroe Country Day School is designed for families who see the value of educating the whole child. Monroe Country Day School will reach its mission by maintaining small class sizes, offering project-based learning and a high-level curriculum, and by providing service opportunities in an aesthetically pleasing environment. Monroe Country Day School has positioned itself to produce a community of young people who are strong in mind and character and living as contributing members in their community. For more information, please contact Mandy Wellington, Admissions Director, at 770-267-8955.
Good morning, Walton County. This is Kevin Littlewood, Chairman's Report on Walton Entertainment. It's about middle of May now, and we're in the middle of the COVID crisis, and a lot of people are out and about trying to get ready to start coming out of this situation. The governor has opened up a lot of things in the state, and I think here around the end of May and 1st of June, he's going to open up a lot more. Want to let you know that this past Monday, we opened up the government building out here at Walton County on Hammond Drive. You're able to go out there and do your business in the building. You'll go through a tent on the outside and have your temperature checked and be able to go in the building to get that done. We are asking that only the person that's needing the business done attend. Don't bring your children or don't bring anybody else, because we don't want a lot of foot traffic in the building right now. It seemed to be working really good. We're 4 days in now, and I've had no complaints. Everybody's understanding that there is some lines and there's going to be lines, but we're excited about that. I think Jody may be updating you on the Parks and Recreation side. We're very excited about getting started with rec ball here very soon. I hope that call will come very soon to be able to play those ball games. I was on a conference call with the county leaders across the state and the governor yesterday, and he's feeling really good about the numbers that are going down and continuing to go down. With more testing we're doing, and the numbers are staying, very low. And what he's really concerned about is the social distancing. That's going to be something that's probably going to be around for a while. But when you're outside at a venue, there's not really any numbers that have to be met other than you or your family can stay together, but other people want to be social distance. And that's one of the things that we'll have to accommodate at our ballparks. But we are excited about getting Walton County up and going. A lot of our businesses are back going pretty well. Our companies and corporations are beginning to start back to roll. So I'm hoping that over the next 30 to 60 days, you'll continue to see things increase here in the county. I did also want to touch base. Amazing what things have done. In January, our sales tax was $780,000. In February, our sales tax was $840,000, and in March it was $1,074,000. So it's amazing when you shop at home how much money we do get back into the county here. And so that was a good thing of where people were staying within Walton County and buying all their goods here. So please continue to buy as much as you can from our local merchants and businesses here in Walton County. But as you can see, it's a big benefit to the county and a benefit to you. Plus, it also helps them as their taxpayers here in Walton County. If you have any questions or concerns, please give me a call, 770-267-1316. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. Our big news this week is that we are definitely holding our summer art camps. We've been watching very carefully for the governor's recommendations, and I believe it was last week, in the last couple of weeks, he did say that places that hold summer camp can begin to make their plans, so we are. Our first summer camp will be the week of June 15th. So we're starting a couple of weeks later than we would ordinarily start. But we will have mixed media camps and clay or pottery camps for ages 5 to about 12. The pottery camps are actually a little bit older, about age 8 or 9 to about age 14. So if you're interested, the best thing to do is to call us, 770-207-8937, and let me know, and I'll make sure that you're added to our email list so that you get the updates and the registration details directly from Donna Kaufman. She is our education chair. So you can call me at that number. If you would like to, you can just go ahead and email Donna. Her email is Donna, D-O-N-N-A, at Monroe Art Guild. So that's MONROEGUILD. I left out art. Monroe Art Guild, whatever, .org. And just ask to be put on her email list. We are opening up some of our classes. More classes will open in June and July. We hope to have our painting class back up in June. That situation is more of a personal situation with the teacher with some issues than concern over the virus. But we're keeping things clean. We are following all the recommendations for distancing. Our gallery is going to be kind of our place to hold a lot of our classes, at least through the middle of August or so. And we hope to have a soiree in August. So keep in touch with us. Visit us on the web for updates. We're still doing our online sales. You can go there and see the link to our online shop. We are open, of course, to the public Tuesday through Saturday. So give us a visit, give us a call, check us out online at monroeartguild.org for all the updates. And see you soon.